What is going on, everybody? We are back with another reaction video. Thank you so much for joining me today. The support truly means a lot. And to all my new viewers stopping by, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Today, I will be checking out another highly requested video. But before we jump right into this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on. Here we go, because I'm really excited to check this out. Today, I will be reacting to Learn a Geordie Accent, Newcastle Accent Tutorial. Let's jump right into it, man. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on so you guys do not miss another one of these reaction videos. Geordie accent. I've been learning a lot of accents lately.
How man? I'm going doing the tune for a mint time.
It's time to take a closer look at the Geordie accent. Do bear in mind that this accent can vary greatly between different speakers due to a number of factors such as the area they grew up in, their age, and the other influences in their lives.
That's right. I'm not going to pause a lot in this video. We're just going to follow along and learn, educate ourselves. That's it. I'm not going to do too much talking in this video.
We're going to look at the general features, and at the end, you'll be able to hear the accent in full flow as I have a good old chinwag with a native Geordie lass.
Chinwag.
So, who are we meeting today?
All right, I'm Sophie, and I'm from County Durham. Technically, that makes me a pit yakker, and this is my Geordie accent.
So the first feature we're going to look at is the short vowel It's present in words such as up, above, strut, supper, and funny.
Right.
Let's hear it.
Up,
Up,
above,
above,
strut,
straw,
supper,
supper,
funny.
funny. Ah, how'd I do?
Sit upstairs on the bus. It's up and above. Strut your funky stuff.
Now let's move on to our diphthong sounds. A diphthong is two vowel sounds that sit together to make one long moving vowel.
Okay.
The first one we're going to look at is the ow vowel, present in words such as town, mouth, brown, and pound. But let's hear how Sophie says them.
Tune,
Oh,
mouth, brown, pound. Give us a pound.
brown. Wait, brown. Oh, wait. Oh, that's really hard to mimic, guys.
Pound. Gannon down the tune.
Next,
just
let's
gotta have
take a
it in
look
you.
at the I diphthong, present in words such as all right, price, and night.
All right.
All right.
Price.
Price.
Neat. Good night.
Good night.
You were right about that.
Right. Okay.
Say good night then.
Next,
Okay,
we have
so
the
it's kinda like
A
night.
diphthong,
Okay.
present in words such as rain, insane, ate, away, and same.
Rain. Insane. Shame. Eight. Away. Same. The rain is insane.
Moving on, we have the O diphthong, present in words such as hope, throat, float, own.
So is she gonna say hope like hoop? Like hoop? Like I hoop? Okay, maybe I'm thinking of this in the wrong
Croak
way.
and goat.
Hope.
Oh,
Throat.
I was a little off.
Float. Own. Croak. Goat. Look, it's a floating goat.
Next, let's hear the ear diphthong. This is present in words such as near, here, clear.
Near. Here. Clear. Divin' fear. I'm here.
Moving on to consonant sounds and a glottalized P, which is often present in a Geordie accent. Now this glottalized P will happen when a P is between two vowel sounds. For example, in the following words and phrases: proper, paper, jumper, and keep it.
Okay.
Let's hear how Sophie says them.
Proper. Paper. Jumper. Keep it. That's not a proper jumper.
And it's not just P that's glottalised. We can also glottalise the K if it appears between two vowel sounds. For example, in the following words: lucky, flicker, walk away. But let's hear Sophie.
Lucky. Flicker. Walk away.
Oh,
You were lucky to walk away from that.
And of course, we can glottalise T if it appears between two vowel sounds. For example, in words like
glottalize. Glottalize. Yo, that's the first time I've ever heard this word.
better, automatic, attitude, and conjunctivitis.
Better.
Okay.
Automatic. Attitude.
Fantastic. Do that.
Conjunctivitis. Why, it's better to drive an automatic.
A native Geordie speaker
No, it ain't.
may drop the linking R sound, which would normally sound when a word ends with the letter R and the new word starts with a vowel sound. For example, if you said 4 oranges, we'd normally link it with an R. 4 oranges. 4 oranges.
4 oranges.
But let's hear how Sophie says it.
4 oranges.
Oh.
4 oranges. 4 oranges.
There's often an interesting
Vowel?
treatment of some words containing the long vowel or. Listen to how Sophie says cure, for, and sure.
Cure. 4. 4. Sure. Are you sure they found a cure?
Now, as this is a northern accent, we will of course see a shortening of the R vowel. This is the same in the American English accent as well. So listen to how Sophie says laugh, dance, and bath.
Laugh. Dance. Don't laugh while I'm in the bath.
Now, if a word ends with a Y, we will hear an E sound. However, in the Geordie accent, this will be shorter. Listen to Sophie saying pretty, billy, silly, and city.
Okay.
Pretty.
Pre-
Billy.
Is-
Silly Billy. That's pretty silly. It's a pretty city.
The dark L.
Pretty city. It's a pretty city. See, I sound slow when I try it though. Like
Now, the
it's not
dark
as
L
fluent.
can change from speaker to speaker, and sometimes one speaker will use both versions. But let's have a listen to how Sophie says film, school, and cool.
Film. School. It's cool. I'm off to school. I'm off to school.
School.
The NG sound, in Geordie tends to become an N sound made with the front of the tongue high, n, instead of the back of the tongue high, Listen to how Sophie says dancing, laughing, and kissing.
Dancing.
Dancing.
Laughing.
Laugh.
Kissing.
Kissing.
Are you dancing?
Those were the main features, but let's hear that accent in full flow as I have a good old chat with Sophie about
Yeah, let's hear this, man.
dialect.
Let's hear
Where
this.
is it from?
I'm from County Durham.
County Durham. You don't live there now.
No.
You're living in Manchester.
Manchester.
So when you go home, do you feel like the accent is changing at all? Are your like grandparents' accents different to yours? Has it changed?
Yes, so I think now younger people would say, for instance, I would say walk and talk, whereas my granddad would say walk and talk. And I would say now, oh, I'm going down the town, or I'm going down the town, where they would definitely say down the tune. It's all over the flower. Get us a glass of water. So
Right.
everything's a lot
Broader.
broader, whereas the younger generation now, I think it's because of television. Maybe television and listening to the way other people speak were very influenced by that, whereas my granddad, he didn't have a television.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's much softer
just
now with
heard-
the younger
Yeah,
generations.
he just heard Geordie accents his whole life.
Fantastic. Okay, and do they ever struggle to understand you, or you them?
No, so my family, I can understand everything they say, but when I go back, they say, "Oh, you're a bit posher now." And then I go back to my friends in Manchester, and they're like, "You're way more broad now, like you're broader now." And yeah, so we have that. But when I first went to university, nobody could understand what I said.
No.
I had to speak so slow.
And you know, that's how it is, man. You know, as human beings over the time, we tend to take the things that we like from people. You know, it could be one thing that we like about them. We tend to take those traits from them, or the way they speak, or the things they do, or maybe how they dress, or their appearance, or their hairstyle. We tend to take these things from people in order to build our character over the years, and that's exactly what happened. But hey, like she said, if you ain't got no TV or nothing, you're gonna speak how you want. You're gonna speak how you have always spoken your whole life. You're not gonna have a influence, you know, from watching television and wanting to speak like somebody else, or you like their language or their accent, so you're gonna try to mimic that now.
And I had to speak like posh as I possibly could. To me, it was posh. To them, I still sounded really broad Geordie. If I'm trying to be friendly to someone, I usually like pipe the accent up, because I think that, I'm sure it was voted one of the friendliest accents. That's why all the call centres in England are in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Because it's the friendliest accent. If you're having an advert for cheap things, they'll put a Geordie accent in, because it's fun, it's friendly, and it's seen as working class.
Okay. I'd love to know what you think actually about the Geordie accent. Do you find it to be quite friendly, inviting? Please do let me know down in the comments section.
Me too. Please let me know down below in my comment section, what do you guys think about the Geordie accent?
And below.
When I first went to uni, a lot of people, because I went to drama school, a lot of people were Southern, which was a weird thing. There were a lot of Southerners, and quite a few of them had never heard a Geordie accent or one in real life, which I found quite surprising. So they would just throw words at me to say, such as cornucopia and conjunctivitis was one of them. Or they'd get me to say, "How are you, man?" Or it just all the Geordie accents the Geordie words that they had heard and associated with my accent, which was...
So you felt like you became a resource for them?
I was a resource, and especially as well because it's such a hard accent to learn. It is one of the hardest, that I always get people sending me texts, actors saying, "Can you read this for me and record it so I can learn your accent?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
It's a lot harder than that.
5 hours of my time.
Oh, bless you. Start charging.
I know.
Set up a service. So there you go. If you need a Geordie accent, then you can pay big money for it right here.
You guys feel that the Geordie accent comes off a little nicer and less aggressive? Now I want to hear how the accent sounds when they are mad, because when British people are mad, that accent don't sound so nice no more.
Okay, so let's dig into the dialect. So obviously we've talked about pronunciation, but dialect is a big part of every accent. It can completely baffle people when we hear these words that originate from certain areas.
Right.
So there's some words that we've written down here. Now, the ones that I definitely know, canny. But what does canny mean for those who don't?
Canny. So you'd say she's a canny lass, which means she's a nice lass. Or, this is where it gets difficult, a lass, a girl. You could say she's a canny lass, which means a nice girl. Or canny can mean like a lot. You can say there's canny loads of that, or they give us a canny amount there, which means a lot, it's weird, it's got two different meanings.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so I've also heard, but I don't really know what it means, why I man. And do people actually say that?
Yeah, so if why I means just yes, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Why I, man.
It just means of course. And if you were asking a question and the answer was like definitely, to say why I, man.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was a
Why I?
greeting. So there you go. I've just learned something
Why,
new. And what about a similar sounding phrase, howe?
Howe. So you can say howe or you can say howe. So howe is like come on. If someone was
Gonna jump off a diving board.
gonna jump off a diving board and I was allowed to say howe, or if I was telling someone to come, I'd say howe, man. So my niece is 2 and she says howe, man, nana, howe.
Okay, lovely. I like that one. What does mortal mean? 'Cause, mortal obviously is a word that we use generally in English, but it has a different meaning.
Mortal is drunk. So if I was absolutely mortal last night, you would say I was drunk last night.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay. You say I instead of yes. Is that quite common or just occasionally?
No, it's quite common. Most people will say I.
Okay.
Aye.
And what does this mean to gan?
Gan, to go.
To gan is go.
Yeah, gan is go. So.
And if you're saying I'm going, so the continuous I'm going, is that
I'm
ganning?
I'm ganning.
Wow, okay. Yeah, that's really different, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you were to change the verb completely and say in the past I went, so that doesn't change?
No.
No,
I
it's
went.
just went. Okay. What does hoy mean?
Hoy. Chuck. Throw. So
So you'd say I hoyed it.
I hoyed it, or you'd say hoy that away, man. If you want to put something in the bin, you'd say, instead of saying put it in the bin, you'd say hoy it away.
Fantastic. This is something that I've heard in a few places, but you say ben,
Ben.
and that's for children or for babies?
Yeah, just the bens.
The bens, the kids.
The kids. The
Okay.
baby, the ben.
Okay. What about, so bonny? Bonny something you say often, or is that
Bonny.
quite old-fashioned?
Bonnie.
No, she's a bonny lass. The same as a canny lass. A canny lass would mean she's a nice lass. A bonny lass would mean she is
Pretty?
pretty.
That's like
She's
attractive.
a pretty girl.
Yeah, okay.
So can you say them both
And, what
together,
does
or does it kind of still mean the same thing?
yem
Or would you
mean?
just use
So many
one?
words here I've literally never heard.
Yem. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm
kind
new
of
to
pronounced
this.
yem.
With
And
a
Yem.
yeah, it's like a yem. I'm getting yem. So I'm getting yem means I'm going home. So yem is home.
That's really interesting because actually in British English, generally, I would say we don't constrict our H's. In most accents, there's no constriction. There is some constriction in the Scouse accent, in the Liverpool accent, occasionally, this sound. But that's usually a feature of foreign accents, of Russian accents, a whole bunch of others.
Yeah.
But that's one word where you do have this sound,
Yeah.
which is very unique.
Yeah.
Okay, just a couple more here. I've got this one, Yarit Hinny.
So yeah, you're right, Hinny. Would be are you all right? And it's Hinny's like for a woman.
Is
It's kind of like honey.
is it something you say now? Or is it old-fashioned?
It's quite old fashioned.
So you might hear your grandparents
you
say
hear your
it.
grandparents
Yarit
saying,
Hinny.
You're right, Hinny. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. And then I've got D instead of do.
yeah.
Do you say that?
Do you say that? It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be in that situation.
How would you use it?
I'm going to do that the night. I'm going to
Gonna
do that.
So
I'm
when it's
going
kind of
to
more
do that
weak,
tonight.
when it's in a weak
Yeah.
position.
Yeah. So
I'm going to do that
yeah,
tonight.
it would just be that. I'm going to do that the night.
Okay, lovely.
to do
And
that tonight.
the night, you add the in.
Yeah.
Or is that just when you're saying like tonight and today, it becomes the night and the day?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay, so I did that the deer,
Yeah.
and I did that the night the neat.
No. So. It's weird because today would be the day I'm going to play golf. I'm going to play golf the day, and the night would be I'm going to do that the night. But you wouldn't say. You wouldn't talk about the past
Right.
as in the night.
Right. Okay.
You would. It's only if it's going to happen.
Okay. So tonight.
Yeah. Today.
Tonight and today would be the night, the day.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
okay.
so much fun. I love this accent. And I think that's everything. Oh, divant. What's divant is the last one. Divant.
Don't.
Okay.
Didn't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Fantastic. Well, it's
Oh,
been so
didn't
much
do
fun. I really do love it. It's one of my favourite accents.
So now we will be checking out this second video pertaining to the Geordie accent. So we got True Geordie in Jam Jerkham, or is it Jerkham? Teach you Geordie slang. Somebody please clarify me in the comments down below if I said that name right the first time, or if I said it right the second time, or if I didn't say it right at all. I feel
Welcome
like
back
I've
to
seen these
Excel
dudes in another
with me,
video
True
before.
Geordie, and him, Cam Curtin.
And we're here at your service to teach you the best language in the world.
Geordie.
Geordie, okay, here we go.
Hurry, man.
Come on, let's go. Hurry the up, you idiot.
I say quite a lot, mate, especially to you when I'm here and you're trying to change
wait,
a
man.
t-shirt or something into
No,
one
yeah.
that makes your muscles look bigger.
That's true, that's it. As if I need...
Where'd you get this from, like mamas and papas?
No, this was just in my wardrobe. Nice cap you've got. Sort of
It's alright, mate, yeah.
semi-
Some of it old fashioned, you know, some of it don't.
Whatever.
Why I man?
Yes, definitely. Of course.
Do you use why I man a lot?
I don't say man on the end. It's sort of like a tradition. That's a very like the MTV show using it to sort of promote.
Why I man, it's gonna be the dirtiest season yet. You wouldn't say for 18 seasons.
I wouldn't say why I man.
Especially from Middlesbrough.
Definitely not. Especially if you're from Sunderland and you're just getting paid to be on a Newcastle-based MTV show. You know what I mean?
I wonder which one you're talking about. Pets.
I guess it's a term of endearment used by older gentlemen and ladies in the Newcastle area when you sort of deliver in the post or you give a receipt back. You're welcome, pet.
I say pet quite a few
Yeah,
times.
oh, hiya, pet.
Oh,
You're
thanks
welcome,
for that pet. Oh, you're
Pet?
very good looking
Yeah,
pet, aren't you?
it isn't
I
sort
get that a
of.
lot.
Pet? Wow.
Geet.
See?
Voila.
You can't say that in America. You call somebody a pet, they're gonna be like, excuse me?
Yeah, I don't get paid enough for this.
Traditional Joe Weller video, we go, that's Geet Weller.
Well,
that.
can I look at the Geet Wallers on the
That
internet?
is Geet Weller.
Yeah, you've got a Geet Waller down there, aren't you?
When I seen his I was like, that's Geet Weller, that, like. Nah. Gadgy.
An old person. So if I was going to use it in a sentence, I'd go, are you still doing YouTube, Brian, you little gadgy?
Raji.
A Raji is a
Raji?
very, very, very angry little boy. Basically, when Brian doesn't get his food during the kick-off, we'd be like, Brian, calm down, you Raji.
Cam's landlord comes round and he tries to get paid for the month.
Yeah, man, it's only been 2 months, you Raji.
Yeah, Cam can be very, very angry as he's sort of barricading the door.
Just for the future landlord that is not watching this video, that's just satire.
That's the old
It's just
Cam.
a
That's
joke.
the old Cam. Bobby Dazzler.
Oh, off. It means something very good, I want to say. So I go, oh, I didn't realise you had a couple of Bobby Dazzlers down there.
I would use it in a sentence like, oh, he's a Bobby Dazzler, him. Like, as in, he's a diamond, he's a good person.
Bobby Robson, do you not think?
Oh, yeah.
That's just a
Maybe
Bobby
it's something that
Robson
he
term.
would have used in a sentence. So it's sort of like old Geordie slang.
Yes, sir, Bobby, look down at you, Bobby Dazzler.
No, that's not how you wash it. Give it here. He would never have said that.
Clamming.
To me, that just means hungry.
It does, mate, but no one really... Do you say that?
I'm
Clamming.
It's like for a curry. I wouldn't not, but you're not going to be... I'm clamming for your sushi.
After you've had 8 pints and like you're walking past the curry house and your mate can't see you.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm clamming me.
I didn't usually get 8 pints deep, to be fair. Like,
Yeah,
Hoi!
to
Hoi.
throw something.
To shout at a nearby ship.
So like you'd hoi a snowball off an old person's window.
The thing is, I actually would egg your window if you knew where you lived. Take this, you big John.
I live in a gated community. You wouldn't get in. It's you got to
We had
earn a
flex.
certain
Okay.
amount of money per
Big
year.
flex.
How many Logan Paul
Oh.
videos you done? One. Sorry, you can't come in here.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Logan.
Ganning on the high. Oh wait, mate, how am I meant to say that seriously? Ganning on the high. Piss off.
It's such a
I'll
it's
say it
such a
again.
twatful word, isn't it? Probably in a shipyard or in a sort of factory. You're finishing work on a Friday. Oh, I'm gunning on the high tonight, me.
Just to clarify, nobody says that.
They would, trust me.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
if you're just joking about how pissed you're gonna get. Oh, I'm
when
gunning
you-
on the high tonight.
I like how they're brutally honest with each other the whole time. Oh, this is great. Their sense of humor is great. I need a friend like this. I ain't got no friends like this. I ain't got no friends. Everybody out here just haters. Like, they're just hating on you. Hating on you, man. They can't joke with you in a good way like this. They just hating on you. And it's very hateful. You're like, oh, get away from me, man. Like,
When your mates are
big
funny as just ganning on the high.
they got a
Netty.
good relationship.
What does that mean to you, Cam?
The netty. That means 2 secs, I'm just gone for try at the netty. The curry from the last one's not gone down too well.
Specifically, when you say netty, it reminds me of outdoors toilets. I don't know if that's what the official meaning is.
When I was younger, until I was like 8, my toilet was outside. Not a joke, Brian. I'm going to the toilet, Ma. Make sure you lock the door after you. I will. Don't worry.
the umbrella. What? Might as well just piss on the ground, son. It's all the
Well,
same.
no, it wasn't like a bowl. We just chucked it out with a nearby fence.
Did you dig a hole?
No.
Was that the truth?
No. It was we had a kitchen, and then the back door there was like a shed where the toilet was in the bath.
Me, son. You had a bath outside.
It wasn't, no, it was in a shed. There just wasn't enough room in the house.
There was something quite liberating about pissing with the
I guess you could put a hot tub in a shed or a bathtub in a shed if you turn it into a living space, but how do we go about that?
the fresh air
All right.
sort of breezing against my balls.
And that's the real story of this video.
Unless it was storage.
Brian's balls.
It tightens the sack.
Okay, that's not going in.
Twack.
Twok, as in steal or take without warrant.
Twalk. You twalk?
So basically, if I was
You
gonna...
said that as if someone had said that to you in court once. Have they?
I'll just tell you a little story. So say, I don't know, maybe you're an apprentice joiner. You're going in a...
Very specific
You're having a look at
story.
somebody's bathroom with your dad who's got the business, and you go, I tell you what, that's a nice plasma. I might have to twok that.
I love how specific you can.
What, a 49-inch that? From Sony. I might have to twok that.
It's probably insured anyway, man. Might as well take it. They're probably sick of it. They'd love a new one.
I'm doing you a favour, aren't I?
Honestly, I can't even keep it
I'm
straight.
doing you a favor, aren't I?
This describes me, Doylem.
Doyle.
Basically, if you were going to think of the word Doylem, it would just be me. It's basically like just a twat.
Shira says it on Twitter quite a lot, so you know it's a northern thing.
Look at that Doylem, look at that freak. Bubble. Oh, Bubble. Oh, no, Bubbles. No, I'm not. Bubble's a drug, isn't it? No, it's not. That was a test you passed. Well done.
Bubble bath, like having a laugh. Is that weird?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Oh, it's bubbling.
Well, it makes you cry.
But that's sort of
Why is my
Cockney
life so
rhyming
bad?
slang as well, isn't it, really? Dears ya telt.
I say this quite a few times. My mum
Yes,
says this
you
quite
tell.
a few times.
do you
In
say-
sex, I say this quite a few times. Well, the one time. Dears your telt. Put the blindfold on.
Canny.
Very good. He's a very canny lad.
He's canny.
Isn't he?
He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. Very good to stretch. I feel like it's quite vanilla. Like when I look at you, I'm like, canny?
I don't think vanilla was something you think of for me.
Mortal.
Drunk.
Very, very drunk.
Yeah.
Do you get drunk now you're rich?
I just learned
Not
that.
rich, I'm-
I live in a gated community, but I can assure you, I'm one of you lot. One of you poor twats at home, I'm one of you.
Never changed. Mortal to me is where you can barely stand up, barely remember your own name. Probably going to be sick soon. Mortal.
That's how I get on nights out. We can insert a video right now if we need to.
Roll the clip. Can we? So everyone, can we roll the clip?
Brian, he's just at
Roll
home.
the
No,
clip.
he's just at home editing it.
Roll the clip.
No, he's...
Roll it.
You're so mean.
Thank you for joining us here at EXO, where we hope to give you a big education on life and all the important things that you need to survive, especially in Newcastle town.
Go now and spread your wings and tell everybody about the best language in the world. Look at him laughing behind the little southern bastard.
Wait, I thought he was talking. I thought he was talking about me for a second. I thought he could see me for a second. That just scared me. Oh my gosh, that just scared me. Oh my gosh. That just caught me off guard. I thought he could see me through the screen. I thought he was speaking specifically to me. If you guys enjoyed this amazing video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today to check out this Geordie accent. It was a pleasure. Please feel free to spam my comment section and use that suggestion link down below in my description if you would like to recommend some more of these amazing videos for me, myself, to react to. And please feel free to share this video and this channel to your friends and family members. And tell them we on the road to 10K. Man, we gonna hit it before the summertime. We are so close. We just hit 8K today. We just hit 8,000 subscribers today, guys. We are moving fast. We on a roll. We gonna keep it going, man. Grind don't stop. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe.